Yeah, sometimes we'll have like, you know, 4 or 5 horses riding around in here. You gotta keep your head up.
Need to clean them before riding.
You just get all the mud off for what you can anyway. I always like to feel their legs before we ride, just to feel their tendons, make sure nothing's swollen or I feel any heat in them. Just to make sure that, you know, we don't want to hurt our horses. So.
Okay.
And then because she's a reiner and we do, you know, we work a lot of, today I'll be working her stop a little bit. So I always knot her tail just so that when she's sliding, she doesn't step on it and pull it out.
Okay. Just for safety.
This just keeps it in.
Just like human hair.
Exactly.
This is what Jeanette is doing just to make this horse ready for training, and we are just taking some time to see. You can just explain what you are doing, Jeanette, because some people they don't know exactly. They're new. Yeah.
The white felt piece I put on is called a saddle pad. That's just to pick up a horse and bring me a horse, so he's swapping.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna have to ride his horse for him.
Okay.
So I'll make this kind of quick.
Okay.
So this is just a nose band. It's a training tool. She tends to want to gape her mouth when I take a hold of her, just to get away from the contact. So this just kind of prevents her from being able to open her mouth.
Okay.
This is just a snaffle bit. This is the bit I would start most horses in. It's just a smooth snaffle. It's a pretty gentle bit.
Okay.
Well, I mean, every bit is only as gentle as the hands that are riding it, but it's my starting. All right.
do you have like a protocol when you're training your horses? How to
Like-
follow? Like I'll start with this step.
Like, yeah, I
Follows.
do have a program that I try to somewhat follow,
Okay.
but it depends. Every horse is at a different spot in their training, so my answer is yes, but I don't always stick to it.
Ah.
It depends on what the horse needs. You know, some horses learn very quickly and are willing, others are not. She's generally pretty willing, but she's also a baby and just learning. So
Okay.
she needs, I have more patience for a baby.
A baby, yes.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna kind of warm her up. I usually warm her up by just trotting her around,
Okay.
getting her to stretch her legs out a little bit.
Okay.
So we'll just go ahead and do that.
Good.
This is called a posting trot, where I'm going up and down with the horse. And then you can also do a sitting trot, which would be where I just sit. And it's generally a little bit slower. If I sit, she will slow her feet down to match my seat. And then if I post, she'll speed up. This is called loping. So we're just a little faster than the trot. So we'll try the other way. So she's just learning how to do a slide.
Okay.
slide, we want them to go in straight
Okay.
and even. And if you can see her tracks, she went in pretty even, but she did lift her foot. So the right foot she picked up. So that would be something that if I was doing a training ride on her, I would work on that and try to correct it.
Okay.
So that's just a little bit unbalanced, which is normal for a baby.
I see. Good.
And then the other maneuver that she has to learn to show
Uh-huh.
is a spin.
Okay.
So we want her front feet to step across in front of each other. Yep. The other way.
This is number 2.
Number 2. She's very dirty.
Uh-huh. This is the 4 years older.
She's 4, yeah.
4.